welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and today we're going to be talking about this little beauty right here. This is the Anastasia Mini Sultry palette. So I don't know what drew me to this palette, because when the Sultry palette was out originally, I was not interested whatsoever. I did already use it. I just put it back in the box, you know, for effect. I don't know, I just wasn't interested in it at all. The colors back then to me just looked boring. Like brown and neutral colors were so boring to me back then. And now I realize how beautiful colors like this can be, you know? But yeah, when I saw this hit Ulta's website, I got it right away. I bought it the same time that I bought the Wet n Wild Advent Calendar. They came in the same box with no padding at all. This was just rolling around in the box, and I was really worried about it, but it arrived in great shape. So this is from Anastasia. It is a mini version of their original Sultry palette, which is no longer available. I wish Anastasia would keep around some of their palettes a little longer, because they only sell the Modern Renaissance and the Soft Glam, and then their new palettes and their Norvina. But all of their other palettes like this, they don't sell them anymore. So I think that's really cool that they came out with this. It does say limited edition, so I'm guessing it's just a holiday release. But if you ever wanted to try the Sultry palette and you missed out on it, here's your second chance. I freaking love this. Spoiler alert, it's awesome. It was $29. You get 9 shades in here, and you do get 5 mattes and 4 shimmers. So the shimmers are these 3 here and this one right here, and then your mattes down here. You do get a complete black color in here, and I thought I wasn't going to use that. I mean, I've only dipped into it a tiny little bit. I've mixed it with the dark brown here. I love the black in here. It just really like sexifies any look you're doing. Like it adds a nice like richness to it, and I think it's so great. So I am going to swatch this whole thing, apply it on my eyes, and talk about why I love it so much. And I also did get the highlighter, the Glow Setter highlighter. I'll put this on today as well, but I'm gonna do a separate video on this because again, it's amazing. It's so amazing. So I have used every single shade in the palette several times. There were a couple of shades in here that surprised me with the pigmentation, like this one right up here. It looks a little bit lighter, but this can go really dark. If you just build it up, it has a lot of range to it. And I think with this palette, you can pick pretty much any matte and mix it with any shimmer, and it'll be a perfect little duo. Like this one here, great with that one. All the shimmers go well with all of the mattes. They stick well on the lid, which is amazing. Drives me crazy when I go to get a shimmer on my finger and it doesn't stick on my lid, it just kind of falls everywhere. So I'm gonna go with this bottom one down here that is called Slate. Just gonna dab in. I do have eye primer on already. And one thing I really love about these shimmers is that they look good in any lighting. It drives me crazy when I put on a really pretty, what looks really pretty when I'm getting ready in the morning, because I have 2 lights on blasting right into my face when I'm getting ready in the morning. So any shimmer looks just like the most beautiful, brilliant thing you've ever seen. And then when you leave the house, or you go to the bathroom, or you're just looking at yourself in the mirror later in the day to check your makeup or something, and your eyeshadow looks really dull and flat, that drives me crazy. These shimmers don't do that. They look good in any lighting. Your bathroom, the store, where you work at, no matter where you are, these are gonna look gleaming and beautiful and brilliant. They're so nice. And they just have eyebrows on and a little bit of concealer that's hanging on for dear life from this morning, but I don't have any other makeup on, just because this does have a tiny little bit of fallout that I want to make sure to wipe away. So there's that color Slate all blended out. I love that little darkness right in the crease. Okay. Then I'm gonna go with the black one. I'm gonna dip this and then like a little tiny dab in the black just to get a little bit, because that black has some pigmentation to it, but it also is easy to blend. You know, it's not gonna be super messy and scary. If you don't use black eyeshadow all that much, this one is really lovely. Just gonna put a little in the outer corner. Just for a tiny bit of depth. Then I'm gonna go with this middle shimmer right here. I think this is my favorite one in the palette. It is called Cyborg. Interesting. There's a shade here called Dystopian. Oh, interesting names. But this color, look at it. It's so pretty. It's like, I thought it was gonna be a little too silver, a little too Tin Man, a little bit, I don't know, a little much, but it is shiny, it's silver, it's glimmer. It is so pretty, and this is one of those ones that looks good in any lighting. It's always gonna look nice. This is the one I always want to reach for. The other shimmers are good too, but this one, there's just something about it. I just love it. I'm gonna, ooh, I dipped into the wrong one. I'm gonna get a little bit more of Slate here. I don't know why I never use the compact as a mirror, especially when doing the video. I'm just gonna add a little bit more on the outer corner just to kind of lift a little bit. Just a really slight blend. I am so happy with this palette. They do have a little mini one of the Modern Renaissance palette as well, but I have the Modern Renaissance palette still, and I don't need another one, you know? But I kind of want to get it just to compare, see if it's the same formula. But if it's as good as this one, it's definitely the same formula, because this is beautiful. This makes me wish I had gotten the Sultry palette back when it was available. Ooh, I just absolutely love it. I've been using this every single day since I got it. It's a joy to use. I look forward to using it. It's amazing. So I got a tiny bit of sparkle over here. I'm just gonna get some micellar water and clean that up. I'll put on all my makeup and we'll be right back. Okay, I put on a few more things. Let me zoom in, get a little bit closer at least. You can see the eyes a little more. I just love it. I love it so much. I put on the Wet n Wild Bed of Roses blush. Love it so much. But I wanted to apply the highlighter on camera just so you can kind of see it. Which brush was I using? This is the Glow Seeker highlighter in the shade Sun Idol from Anastasia. I mean, this packaging is outrageous, outrageous. It feels good in your hands. And I thought this was just gonna be a repackaging of one of their previous highlighters. I mean, I don't really know, I haven't used all their highlighters, but this is, oh my goodness gracious, insanely beautiful. Again, looks pretty in any lighting. Like, what is wrong with this highlighter? Oh my goodness gracious. It's a really nice, like, light gold color. I think this would look good on anybody. I think anybody could wear this and make it look amazing. It just has such a nice wet, natural glow to it. Like, it looks like I just put a bunch of setting spray right there or something. It's beautiful. It's nice and smooth, no chunky particles or anything, just a joy to apply. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more on the lower lash line, and I think I'm just gonna go again with the color Slate on my little e.l.f. brush here, just on the lower lash line. Freaking hair in the way. Just something a little dark and smoky. And I think I'm gonna do a little tiny dab of black on the outer corner, on the lower lash line. Tiny dab. Little tiny dab. We'll see how much that does. Oh yeah, nice. Just a dab will do ya. And I think this look is also calling for some black waterline liner. Sometimes these kinds of shadows can bring out the pinkness of the waterline, and I think that black liner there will just kind of, you know, do this to it. Yeah, I'm gonna put on some black liner. No, I had one in here. Where is it? Nope. This one? No, here it is. The Makeup Forever Aqua Resist pencil in the shade Graphite. This is so good. It feels like a melted, it feels like it's liquid, like it's a liquid liner, but it's a pencil. It's so creamy smooth. Maybe that black liner was too black, because now I think it looks stark, like a stark black liner. Like, look how crazy I look. Let's do a little bit more black on the lower lash line just to kind of bring it together a little bit, because I feel like the black now is standing out a little bit too much, you know? All right, we're gonna do Maybelline Sky High Mascara on the lower lashes, and of course, my little baby here, the Grande Drama Intense Thickening Mascara with castor oil on the upper lashes, and we will do some swatches.
3 films. Like, the first one is a lot more serious, the second one is all about the effects and how far they can push it. Third one...
All right, mascara is on. Here's a closer look. Ooh, I just love it. I love. That's all I can say. All right, let's do some swatches. Here's a close-up look. I'm still kind of surprised at myself that I bought this because this isn't a palette that I would gravitate towards usually, but man, the quality is so good. All right, let's do the swatches. We're gonna start just, you know, go in the rows here. Okay, ooh, these are rich. Again, you wanna like rub it between your fingers, they're so pretty. So this first one here is called Pearl. It's a metallic pearl white with soft pink undertone. Oh, this one feels so good too, this creamy shimmer. This is called Cinder. Ooh, I love that name. Metallic cool tone beige taupe with gold flecks. Ooh. The next one, ooh, look at that. The next one is Twig Matte Mid-Tone Taupe, and then the next one here is called Birch. This is a matte mid-tone yellow taupe. All taupes all day. Oh, so pretty. That's how those ones swatched there. This one here is probably the least used one in the palette for me, that really, really light one. I tend to use that one just for like setting the lid. Sometimes I use it as an inner corner little highlight color, but I don't reach for that one too often, but it's there. It's really, really nice. Well, I swatched them out of order. This first finger here is called Ember. It's a metallic bronzed khaki. The middle finger here is my favorite one called Cyborg. Metallic silver with violet undertone. Awesome. This one here is called Dystopian Matte Dark Ash Brown, and then Slate is the Matte Slate Gray. Ooh, Cyborg. I'm just obsessed with that color. That one right there. So pretty. And of course, let's do a little of the black. It's called Noir, and it's a matte deep black. Well, it's gonna swatch gray for some reason, but there it is at the top right there. So there's the palette. That's the liner I used earlier, but oh man, I absolutely love this. This makes me want to go get the mini Modern Renaissance palette. Even though I don't need it, I just want to experience it. Like, I love it. Love it so much. But that is it. My little demo, my review, swatches. I really have nothing bad to say about the palette at all. I think the price is great at $29. The quality is really lovely. You get a nice mix of colors in here. You can do something cool, something warm. It's definitely not a one-trick pony kind of palette. Every look is gonna look different. At least for me, every time I use it, I feel like it's different than the day before, even though I reach for the same colors or kind of mix it up a little bit. It has a lot of range, and I really, really like it. But that is it. Let me know if you got it. I would love to know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss my next one. And I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.